Great. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SVSU Esports. Tonight, we're going to have a Rocket League for y'all coming up. It's going to be SVSU versus... Is it the Spartans? It wasn't the Spartans.
The yellow team.
Yellow team? Yellow
Whatever they
Dragons?
were.
Definitely. Whatever we got.
Notepad.
If you just pull over the St. Vincent.
St. Vincent University.
You just pop it up. Thank you. St. Vincent Gold. Are they, is that a honey badger? St. Vincent Gold. All right. That's what we got.
Sounds like a plan. Got a couple of fill-in casters tonight, so not seeing the usual Doug and Uste. Got to give a shout out though, because they are our residencies. We love them.
We're so sorry to take them away. Like gameplay. Whenever that appears. Okay, so quick recap of the week we've had so far for esports. So this weekend, SVSU Esports came back from the GLIAC tournament. Our overall placement was 5th. We didn't get last. We'll take it. Smash ended up getting 2nd. Valorant went. Then past that on Monday, getting the rematch against Ferris. We won the first game against them. They won our game, or the game on Monday. So currently we're 1-1. Have to reschedule the rematch. Had Smash. I think overall it was A team. League of Legends. B team had to buy. A team ended up winning.
They ended up losing.
They ended up losing on the game 3. My main issue that night was stream. I'm gonna be honest. I was focused more.
Technical difficulty.
I love it when
technical difficulties Wednesday night were very, very numerous in number.
More than we normally have. Actually no, yesterday we had an Overwatch watch party. I remember this. NECC team won. Technically not by forfeit. We actually have some cars coming in.
Means we're gonna be getting into gaming soon here. We have our favorite player, Frogboy71.
I'm an M for Mushroom fan personally.
We still love him.
And right in the match, can you check to see if there's... Do you have audio?
I do have audio.
Okay, then my hair is blocking out everything. All right, so coming already for Ed.
Looks like an open shot here. We have a nice save from like BB Rock. B-Brock. Brock.
I've seen like fall backwards.
Yeah, trying to go on the half flip and maybe get some possession, but you seem to have a lot of whiffs here early game.
And back towards their side. Actually, we've been playing mainly on St. Vincent's side most of this match. It hasn't gone past like our half line.
Yeah, not for very long, maybe for a second or two at a time, but we've been playing fairly well in coverage. Daz J-Man coming up here from maybe set up. Still going to play contest here in the corner.
Very nice here from we do Frogboy on the defense. Can we right back over there? That was fine. Right back
it's okay. Over there. B-Brock contesting with Sam Vermouchen with a shot. B-Brock saving it.
I was really interested in having because there he can get the ball. Knew that it wasn't actually going to clear, so he still passed himself back towards the goal where he can get the save off. I'm not.
No, it's okay. Rocket League is a very ADHD-centered game, and it requires a lot of prediction. And honestly, game sense is just as important as your mechs. We have Vermouchen maybe going for a wall dribble here. He pinches it off the wall. He's going up for a shot, maybe going for the double tap.
Brock is just always there. I don't know where this man comes from, but he is prepared. He sees the ball going towards his goal, and he is making a beeline for the correct save path there.
Yeah, Brock is definitely saving him. And we have an open goal here. Vermouchen going for it off the wall.
Barely bopped out of the way.
Definitely. Got an airplay here from Gabreth. Yeah. As J-Man going up here for a shot and misses. A Frog Boy going to put it away. Ooh, off the top post.
How is he always there?
Yeah, Brock definitely keeping them in this game.
Considering how how much of the match the ball has spent on St. Vincent's side, they've been putting up such a good defense. It's like, go ahead.
Definitely, you can tell that St. Vincent is doing very good on the defensive game, and honestly, if it weren't for Brock, I feel like there'd be a 3-0, maybe 4-0 game at this point.
I'm just trying to rotate the ball out of SV's side.
Going up in the air, maybe going for a double tap.
He's there
Saved
again.
by B Brock, always.
No, I think unironically we might need to start considering maybe demo and then go.
Definitely, and you know, Frog Boy, he loves to get those demos in practice. He's always chasing down the teammates, getting them ready for aggressive players.
The bounty on him.
Exactly. TCL Swift, Frog Boy with the save. Daz J-Man going up with it. See,
I have a goal.
a very even matchup from both teams here. It's definitely going to be an interesting series. Frog Boy.
Went past it. He's not there. He's not on that side. Okay, Swift has the save.
For Mushroom off the wall. Might be able to get a second one. It's going to be saved.
Oh, right there. I'm Frog Boy looking for the net.
And nobody's there. And so that's going to be a goal from Frog Boy.
Very proud of that goal.
Doesn't necessarily have to be pretty. It just has to go in. Everybody was out somewhere else. Nobody was back. And hey, SVSU was able to capitalize.
Miles per hour sounds like fast enough.
I can agree with that. TCL Swift bringing it up. You see M for Mushroom going up. Oh, double commit here.
Our friend
Hour of friendship.
tried to bait it around Brock, I believe.
Yeah. M for Mushroom with the shave. Shave.
Shade.
Exactly.
The shade. SVSU bit to try and get this ball clear. Tightening up.
It's going to be Brock bouncing it off the wall. Might see one of their players going up. Nope. TCL Swift going for the setup. Shot from Garbreath.
Right at this back is starting. Just yet, Mushroom. I'm trying to get this ball from him. It's over.
As J-Man's going to go up off the wall. B-Brock missing. TCL Swift looking to receive this and defend against Mushroom, and he's able to get the save.
10 seconds left. I forgot. I thought we had like 2 minutes. There's so long.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, close one. Gabreth with the save from Daz J-Man. Shot. Game 1 going to SVSU Esports.
Posting up apparently.
Yeah, post-game celebrations are very unique. It's always interesting to see him. Can't say I've seen that one before.
Apparently, he figured out where the car's center of balance was.
Exactly.
It was a very even game we ended up having. There's each team going back and forth. Like, I don't really want back and forth. SVSU was mainly on offensive, but that doesn't mean that St. Vincent on like the back foot. They were playing defensive, but they weren't down. They were having very solid rotates, very solid coverages, and SVSU was able to keep the pressure on.
Exactly. They were just able to get that one junk goal, and that was able to be the decider for it. You look at the score difference, and everybody's score was practically exactly the same. Frog Boy actually MVPing on SVSU's side in that game.
I believe Brock was also the amount of.
Correct.
They were somehow everywhere, if the everywhere was the goal.
Yeah, he's definitely a very effective player to have on your defensive side.
Game 2, got us hit, spectate, otherwise we move forward. I don't think down there remembered.
Oh no.
We're going to be seeing a bit, it looks like this ball is once again going to be onto the side of St. Vincent.
And you can see M for Mushroom playing the contest. It looks like Bruno. Actually, it looks like they made a sub this game. Bruno's playing in instead of Gabreth.
We'll say SVSU is supposed to be putting the pressure on the offensive shot coming out from Frog Boy, and then Mushroom managing to finish it off for the goal.
Frog Boy with the assist. You can get a little bit of replay and see what goes on here.
It's just like occasionally off screen, almost
Ooh.
barely.
Very good setup by Frog Boy, I must say. Made it a trivial shot for M for Mushroom to put away. See Brock and Dad's J-Man on the kickoff. It going left side. Most likely up the wall. I'm guessing that SVSU's playing on the defensive right now. I can't exactly see what's going on. See B-Brock rotating back. The ball's in the mid. Ball on the left side here.
Worst camera angle we could have had.
Emperor Motion with the save. If only we could have seen it. It looked like it was probably a good one. Emperor
The
Motion with
second
another
one,
save.
Oh, the scuffle that is happening in goal right now is most likely amazing.
We got to see the ball for a split second there. Emperor Motion rotating to the side.
Frog
Frog
Boy
Boy
hitting it from
sailing
somewhere.
across the screen.
Not the best way to watch a Rocket League match, but you know, maybe it's a fun one.
Hey, you got to make your own fun here at SVSU.
The ball is going vertical. It's going to be sent back to SVSU side. Frog Boy. Oh, wait, no, it's still over here. I believe in them. They have to get the room unlocked. I forgot it's locked currently. We're almost back in. We might be seeing another goal before we even get out of the spectator menu. I will say one thing. We got a goal right off the bat this game. Bruno's going. Oh, trying to block it.
And you know, one upside to having this spectator cam is you're able to see
We're in.
you're able to see the stats updated in real time.
Yep. That's all we can see, you know. The Frog Boy managed to get a save hit, and we're back.
As
into the
J-Man with a good
match.
clear. Emperor Motion with a follow-up. Bruno getting to it first. Bruno
Yeah.
going to follow up.
I have to say, I'm so impressed whenever I see us like randomly boot a ball, or at least what I think is randomly clearing a ball, and then suddenly we just almost consistently convert it into a shot unless there's someone there. Because like, look at this. He just launched the ball. We're already ready with Daz J-Man off the wall.
Very quickly. You saw Emperor Motion had a very good flick there getting past the first man. Brock with a clear. Daz J-Man going to contest it off the wall. Going back towards SVSU goal. Bruno went for the shot, ended up missing it. Frog Boy with the clear.
On that, Bruno, and now they're going to be on the offensive. Fine.
Yeah. The Frog Boy with the clear. Emperor Motion was there on wall for backup. It's going to stay in the hands of St. Vincent, though.
This game,
Ooh. Triple whiff there, but Emperor Motion with a free goal. There was nobody back there to defend that shot.
game is playing out a bit different from the last game. First off, we have more than one goal in double the time.
Really, high octane gameplay compared to the last match.
But then also, we do get to see St. Vincent more so on the attack as opposed to just on the... Because both teams are assembly. All in the... Arbeth leaving the map. Having Bruno in here. Playing on the ball real quick.
D-Brock missing that aerial shot. Frog Boy being third man going back to contest. Bruno got it over, and TCL Swift going up for the shot, but being defended. D-Brock brings it back in. It looks like he's going to go for a setup and a 50-50. Yeah.
If no one else is there, he's there. Good how we're Swift bonking the ball, so it's not going to go in the trajectory they actually want it to be.
Good setup opportunity by Frog Boy. Daz J-Man sending it back in. That might be a goal.
Still
What a
there.
save by Brock.
Get a counter going. What is that, 7? 8?
It's up there.
We'll get to see the next time the scoreboard pops up. I think it was like 6 alone for the first game.
Yeah, I think he had double savior medals.
I possibly
Going down, TCL Swift with the clear. Frog Boy sending it back in. Might see another... Nope.
It Bruno takes it above him.
Bruno having a good read on Mushroom's hit there. It's going right in front of the goal off the post. And Daz J-Man is able to take the offensive here. Having no boost, he was able to push it forward as well as he could. Brock with the setup. Frog Boy clearing it, and that's heading towards their goal. That may be a goal from Frog Boy with the solo goal. No assists needed. That's our title captain right there. I gotta say, this game is definitely unfolding much differently than the last game. We see it being 3-0 on SVSU's side. They've really taken the offensive and just kind of... They're in control of the reins at the moment is what it seems like. Seems St. Vincent's been unable to break through the SVSU defense. I mean, they haven't been able to score a single goal in this series yet, and it looks like SVSU is going to be taking game 2. I mean, never say never, but it's impossible to score 3 goals in this amount of time.
Those trying to stopping that last goal. They're not having it. Are they going for it? Possibly can be able to keep it in the air at the very least.
In game 2 going to SVSU Esports, currently up 2-0 in the series.
Trying to get the setup. That proves it to me.
And that puts it at match point.
We got to see a whole lot more aggressive playstyles from both teams. Maybe the first match they were sort of like out. Now they have a general idea. Oh, then he just got dis. Now they have like a general idea of where people need or how they would like to play, I should say. SVSU.
Definitely. SVSU can. They've been able to tell that St. Vincent is playing back on the defensive a lot more, and so they just keep pressing and pressing. Because if they're a lot slower on the offensive, then you just got to break apart their defense, and then eventually those junk goals will go in. Like you saw 2 or 3 times, just nobody was back. In this series, nobody was back to defend the shot, and it just became a free open goal for SVSU.
Or like the one scuffle we had where I think we had like 3 shots on goal in a really short time.
Exactly.
Got only ones. I could have sworn he saved more. I could have sworn he saved.
He definitely had more ones that probably weren't registered as saves because the ball wasn't directly on goal, but he definitely shut down way more shots than one.
Oh, he hit auto. It's fine. It's fine.
We almost had a.
That's on us.
Yep, that is on us. Are we gonna do a restart?
We apologize.
Yeah, right. I recommend doing a restart, boys. That's okay. We almost had a sad boy appearance playing away from his main game of Smash Bros. Getting in some Rocket League time here at. Oh, and we have a Rule 1 on the St. Vincent side. We can see TCL Swift and B Brock are currently duking it out. Welcome to
Rocket League players not having to play Rocket League, you know.
This is Rocket League.
Drifting around the ball real quick. Not gonna get over that one person just flying past the camera barely. Think it would ask you.
All right, we're going for a restart. It's okay. We had a nice little break, a nice little friendly romp between the teams.
I'm gonna need to make that sticky note. All right. So going back into it, game 3, I feel like we're gonna be seeing St. Vincent because like now they know when SVSU is back.
Definitely. It's at a tough point to say because I mean St. Vincent is at a point where they cannot let up another game. So I mean you could see that their play style isn't exactly working. I mean first game was close with 1-0, second game being a little less close at 3-0. So you think maybe they might take a bit more of an aggressive play style, but at the same time that could leave opportunities for SVSU to just score further and create an even larger lead. So they're kind of at a tough point right now.
We're just gonna have to see how this last game plays out once we actually get back into it. If they also just happen to be a more defensive, might not be. Well, I honestly don't even know if they're not playing aggressive. It might just be we're not giving them.
Right, we could just have them. SVSU could just have them choked so hard that they can't even. They don't really have much room to breathe, and so they're trying to get clears. But then SVSU could take a 50 on every single clear and just keep it in St. Vincent's half.
Most of the time, once we have them go clears, it's just we somehow had someone back already. Because like they always have Brock. He just appears in goal, right? He manifests himself there. But like, look at this, Daz J-Man sees the first clear, already knocking it back. That real rotation, we are
hitting it over Gabreth. Daz J-Man going for a setup. It went a little bit over the goal, and Vermouchen with an off-the-wall pass. Frog Boy going for a shot. Ooh, nobody's back. Actually, Dad's J-Man's back.
We're just constantly doing real rotates. There's always someone back. There's always 2 attacking. But they do manage to find a spot.
St. Vincent is able to break the curse and actually break through SVSU's defense and score one with Gabreth being the scorer and B. Brock getting the assist on that one. And very well play on St. Vincent's part.
Well, up and past our defender and then sent it just in time for that.
Frogboy being the effective cheater in that play.
I'm not going to ask.
I could explain it, but we don't have time for that. TCL Swift going for a setup off the ceiling. Actually, no, he went for a back pass. I got a bit confused there. Gabreth going for a wall setup. See Frog Boy whiffing straight past it. TCL Swift with the shot. M for Mushroom.
Barely avoiding a rule 1 there. And almost getting another pass. Not another pass, another goal, but a beautiful save coming up.
Definitely, and I don't think he had much boost in the tank to be making that save, so he really made good use of what he had.
And here we see St. Vincent? Question mark?
TCL Swift's going to go for a ceiling shot, but he didn't quite have it on target. Might see another flick here. Yeah.
Okay. St. Vincent is putting the pressure on constantly, and another shot came out. They saw the ball was just hovering around midfield and took their chance. Look at this.
Yeah, you can definitely see they're bringing out a more aggressive play style, and they're just kind of going for the offensives at this point. Like, they got nothing left. Frog Boy almost making that save, but it was a well-placed shot by Gabreth.
All right, and like, SVSU is now going to be one forced more so onto the defense. Actually, no, it's been playing pretty close. They've just been catching us with like one person back in our rotates, and that's where most of the goals have been coming. Like, they figured out our timing. That's the vibe.
Exactly. That's what this entire series has been, is just being able to put in shot after shot or find those small openings. It hasn't necessarily been anything too beautiful or clip worthy. I mean, it hasn't been bad looking, but
Solid broccoli.
might have a chance here. Brock being able to make the save, not being registered as a save, but definitely a save.
Just always there somehow. If the ball is going towards their end zone, he's a fury.
You can tell they're much more on the offensive. Daz J-Man going off the wall. Gabreth bringing it back in, and he's going up for a setup, maybe even a shot. TCL Swift looking to put it away. Frog Boy saving it. Actually, Daz J-Man saving it.
Back onto St. Vincent's side. Going to be trying their best to try and get this clear, but we see SVSU coming in, manages to dodge one. A second, Daz J-Man, it gets past him. There's a demo onto Frog Boy in the back line, but somehow Daz J-Man still gets to clear through all of that.
It was a clear that needed to happen, or else that could have been another goal very easily within that chaos. Frog Boy with the save.
Brock's been using his powers for good this whole time. Wait, Evolution taking a beautiful dribble right up the middle, getting saved just barely by
Going back in, Daz J-Man with the shot.
Once again, he's there. Every single time the ball's just about to go in, Brock just appears.
Definitely not the touch that J-Man wanted in that one. You could tell he was going for something different.
I could humbly.
You see a little bit of miscommunication between Frog Boy and Mushroom. J-Man being able to clean up on it. TCL Swift going for a back pass to Brock. Off the wall, TCL Swift might go up for it. Doesn't have the boost.
Barely. Trying to struggle to get it out of this corner, out of their goal, get it out of their side. Hoping to get it back on the defensive, but no.
And Brock's there. Mushroom going to be going for a catch, but
almost there.
Able to get it past Brock. TCL Swift going up for it. Going to clear that out of the way.
Never off the attack, trying to set it up for one of the teammates. Swift coming in, just barely getting bonked by SVSU, so it saves it.
Double commit could have been deadly there.
I think they should take the chance. They knew they were going to stop some momentum from it. It's still on our side. They're doing such a good job keeping it 2.
Definitely trading demos there. And Dad's J-Man with the goal with 1 minute 6 to go.
I would like to say, the one time Brock was demoed,
Went in.
it went in. You know what you have to do, Frog Boy.
And Brock with the proper sportsmanship saying nice shot. Golf claps for Brock.
Evan, you have your mission.
Come on, Frog Boy. Captain, carry us to victory.
Barely bouncing in, so
TCL Swift able to put it away. Almost an amazing save. Well, it was an amazing save. Fortunately, not able to get it out of the net in time.
Okay, maybe in the heat of the moment, it felt like more, because now watching it back, I can see the ball would, like, bounce twice, but it felt like it was in there for so long.
Those seconds feel like eternity when you're in there and you're like, come on, get it out. And for Mushroom with the shot and able to put it away like nothing, getting that goal back.
I think they were looking for a pass clear on the mid, but Mushroom just saw his opportunity and went for it, apparently. He was, like, on our camera screen.
Yeah, it looks like B. Brock was probably coming back from getting that 100 boost in the corner and just wasn't able to get back in time.
But SVSU's timing, like, victory in this match basically comes down to, can we catch Rock not in goal? And then I think for St. Vincent, it's do they catch us with only 2 forward and then 1 back?
Definitely it.
Speaking of, barely missing the follow-up, still
Going
trying to
off
keep
the
it
top.
in.
You're going
Another
off top bar
crossbar.
again.
Now Daz J-Man is going to be trying to clear it, gets sent back to the goal. Will be another hit. Never moved just in time.
Looks like Frogboy's going to get us set up. Brock being there again.
Hadn't been in play for a while. Back up, Daz J-Man managed to find 1. However, SVSU is going to be trying 7 seconds left on the clock. If they can get just 1 more, they can still keep this into overtime. But they might not be happening. They're going to have to clear the entire side of the field, just try and knock it on the ground, and that will be game 3 going to St. Vincent. Is St. Vincent Catholic?
St. Vincent College.
College.
Yeah, I remember looking in their logo. But anyway, yeah, St. Vincent able to take game 3, make things a little bit more interesting. We have a series score of 2-1 right now, and they're proving to themselves that it's not out. They're in this game. You know, they came to play.
That game, they ended up managing to find. I don't know what was happening. I think it was. So we're really good at having our rotates on. So we know there's always 2 of us attacking, 1 with the ball, 1 coming behind him for the setup, and then 1 back getting boost. They got to a point where they'd do 1 attack. We'd block it with our 1 rotating, but then he'd finish rotating out, so then there's no 1 rotating because we still have our first attacker going back, and then they just get the second shot at it.
Definitely, they found their stride on the offense, and they were able to get some plays put together. And most of the goals on SVSU side were being able to read when they were trying to make a pass or something, and then just M for Mushroom or Dad's Shaman being able to put away. Shot by M for Mushroom.
Speaking of, coming out of almost nowhere and sending the ball in the
CTCL Swift taking it to the corner. We're going to have M for Mushroom going for a contest. He's able to take that 50, going off the wall.
Barely getting tested by Gabeth, and still going towards it.
Brock bringing in the center. TCL Swift continuing it forward before getting demoed.
Side back on the side of St. Vincent. I think the ball's just going back and forth. I'm going to be out of the way. Mushroom and Frogboy both going up. Double commit, sending him in weird angles.
Definitely could have been a dangerous play with that double commit so far up in SVSU's side, but luckily the bounciness of that ball was able to give everybody time to reset.
I can't speak. There might be in a bad spot. I'm going to get rid of large words. Giving up on him.
Frogboy going over, sending it forward. Might go up the wall for another pass. Gonna get cleared by Brock. Mushroom going for the 50, missing. TCL Swift in the mid. Gonna look to get it past J-Man.
Frogboy man. Bonk it just out of there. How did that save that? Mushroom changed the trajectory just in time, but yeah, I'm just calling him Breath. I'm giving up. Breath managing to stop the ball just in time.
That's okay. Brock going up in the air doing some fancy footwork.
J-Man ready to try and send it back on their side. Frogboy coming in just to knock it over. The defender just had thought for St. Vincent. Got the clear.
St. Vincent's got an opening there on the side. What can they do with it? It's J-Man clearing it out. Gonna go for a second pass while boostless.
I'm surprised he made it that far with no boost. And Frogboy starting to fly up and just knock the ball back. It's just going to be playing ping pong for a second.
Yep, that's J-Man being able to off the wall. They've definitely learned each other's play styles, and this is going to be an interesting game to see how it goes for the rest of this, the half of this game.
Feels like we're coming back to how we were playing game 1, but not for the reason that we're feeling each other out, but now we know what we're both looking for.
Exactly. Frogboy going for a pass off the corner, and it was wide open because Brock missed it, but unfortunately nobody was there.
Barely off it. Who just went flying past that Mushroom? I think it was Mushroom.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Ball's going to be back on SVSU's side.
TCL Swift whiffing, but actually being able to get the flick over, and this is saved by Dad's J-Man. That could have been very dangerous.
Going to be just a bit too high for Frogboy, but now he's got to deal
TCL
with
Swift going with the shot.
Mushroom managing to bonk it just high enough, so now it's going in a really weird spot for them to try and follow up on it.
Frogboy whiffing it off that top crossbar again. If this were a game of hitting the top crossbar, St. Vincent would be destroying.
Well, St. Vincent isn't just trying. They just got 2 of us. That's going to be a 3 versus 1, but they've respawned by now because roughly spawn times are like 3 seconds long.
Yeah, definitely not like League respawn times. Gotta be thankful.
That would just be like getting a penalty in hockey, send them to the box for a bit.
Rocket League power plays would not be very good.
Fun. they'd be huge. The game would be demo then score, I'm going to be honest.
It definitely would.
Going back into it, we do see SVSU still just trying to get the ball off their side. St. Vincent doing such a good job keeping the pressure on here.
TCL Swift missing that second hit for the setup. Still might see Brock coming in for a shot, and off that top crossbar again.
Who's going to be able to send it back onto their side, finally putting SVSU back on the offensive.
TCL Swift going off the wall, Information sending it center, Frogboy going to put it away, getting stopped by TCL Swift.
They're sending it back into the mid, but one back and forth between the teams. 1 minute left on the clock. Here, Frogboy gets the save.
TCL Swift keeping that in the offensive, and they have an opportunity. Daz J-Man taking that opportunity away, and it looks like he wants to go forward on the side.
It looks like so. Like they're not going to be there in time to send it back up. It's going to get hit to about midfield, going up toward 2 players.
Gabreth being able to get there before Information. That one was pretty much to the ceiling.
I think they did bonk off it a little bit and go back to
Definitely. Daz J-Man going for the shot. Gabreth being able to be there and make the save.
Vincent, St. Vincent does such a good job of just somehow getting there in the last moment where you think the ball is just going.
Definitely. They're the kings of making you celebrate too early.
And Mushroom both barely missing the ball. It's just bouncing almost in the center of goal.
Good save by Frogboy71 going off the wall, looking to continue it, and this game may go into overtime.
May go into 0-0 double overtime. Please don't let it go on for like 6-4 minutes. I won't be able to take the intensity. This might be it actually here. It's just you just barely missing it. Oh.
Saved by the bell on that one for SVSU.
Just a bit. It was just bouncing. Not a care in the world in front of their goal. Going into the overtime now.
Frogboy looking to get a setup pass, didn't get the touch he wanted. Daz J-Man going to contest. And he gets it ahead. Brock to be in there, as usual.
Entirely different than how it looked for SVSU in the last few seconds of the match. Maybe the overtime reset scuffed up Vince's momentum just a bit. Now it's back on the...
Yeah, if I was St. Vincent, I definitely would have thought it would have been over in Game 2 going to them at that point. Ooh, very close shot by Mushroom, and it's going in for Frogboy. Frogboy putting the series away and taking us home.
Apparently, the spectators said we're looking at him from under for a second, but you know what? He deserved it. Frogboy just barely managing to send it above their defender, and St. Vincent just not being able to be there because they just finished the last attack. SVSU is going to be taking the series.
A good redirect by Frogboy71. The angle on that was very tight. He had to hit that with the side of his car, and he was going supersonic, so there was not very many frames that he had to hit that ball.
He also wasn't even coming from a great angle for it. Fans really said drive-by, we're sending it in.
Exactly, and that's why he's our title captain.
So that will be all we have regarding Rocket League tonight. Thank you for coming out to play, and all of the players for showing us such an amazing game. The end score will end up being SVSU taking it 3-1. Such a turnaround in game.
It definitely was. I mean, St. Vincent started to take the offensive there, and they were really starting to do what SVSU was doing in Game 2. They kind of had us choked out, and Brock was there with every save he needed to make, and then he was starting to make really good offensive plays, and it made it a very, very close game overall. Definitely a good series to watch.
Even Game 4, like we could still see SVSU was more so on the... I mean, it was just constant shot after shot, barely tapping the crossbar times from...
Exactly. They may have been able to take that Game 4 in overtime, but if it didn't go into overtime, St. Vincent was going to take that Game 4 and make it complete match point at 2-2.
But we would like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you, everyone. Life right now. And that will be all for SVSU for the night. We will be back on Monday next week with our regularly scheduled programming of Valorant and then Friday with Rocket League.
And with that, we hope you all have a wonderful night.